So right before we start, we're going to ask the local legends a few questions. So what made you guys decide to dress up so fancily for this opportunity today?
Alright, so our skit is inspired, well, kind of based off of the story of Peter and the Wolf, where we have like an orchestra performing it. So we're kind of imitating that, so.
Very nice. Let's give it up for the local legends and their presentation.
Hello, we're Team 5156, Local Legends Unleashed, and today we would like to present to you the story of Peter and the bird. Early one morning, Peter opened the gate and walked into the big green meadow. There, he saw his friend, the little bird, lying on the ground.
What happened to you?
It was a cat. He was attacked and he managed to escape, but now he has a broken wing.
Oh no, let me help you.
Broken wing is often a death sentence. He'll die of starvation even if he manages to evade predators on foot.
No, there must be something I can do. Just give me a minute. I've got 7 million results.
When Peter searches up Tucson plus what to do with an injured bird,
Well, duh.
the Tucson Wildlife Center comes up as a top hit. Peter then wraps the bird in a towel and takes him there. There at the Wildlife Center, Peter sees a couple other birds waiting to be seen as well. There is a hummingbird and a hawk. There he also meets the wildlife rehabilitation volunteer.
Take a number and sit right here.
1,982. We can't wait that long.
No, that's the number of birds we've seen all year. It's only the third day. Let's see. Cause of injury?
This bird flew into a window.
Window strikes kill or injure almost 1 billion birds every year.
This hawk flew into a power line.
Contact with power lines and electrical equipment results in tens of thousands of raptor injuries and deaths.
This poor bird was attacked by a cat.
Domestic or wild?
Domestic.
Oh dear, cats are the cause of 500 million bird injuries and deaths every year.
Sadly, 2 of the 3 birds here today cannot be rehabilitated and returned to the wild.
Yes, it is you, the hawk, that can have your wing mended. It will require surgery by an avian specialist and 3 to 4 months of rehabilitation. It may also cost up to $1,000. However, thanks to our volunteers and donors, we can do the operation.
But what about the other birds?
We will keep them here and feed them. I'm afraid that is all we can do.
But why?
The wing bones of these small birds are too small for us to operate on. Without the proper pins and screws, there is simply no way to hold the bones in place.
But wait, for solutions and applications that don't exist yet, there's 3D printing.
The use of a 3D printable external splint is revolutionary for wildlife rehabilitation. We developed this with the help of Ms. Biggs from the Wildlife Center and Dr. Jim Stock, a veterinarian. This means that
Even the wings of small birds can be fixed, which could not be done before. The splint is engineered working under polylactic acid, which is strong, light, and biodegradable.
This process requires no surgery. The upper tube holds the broken bone, while the lower tube holds the other bone and assists in the healing process of the broken bone.
The splint holds the bone in place without restricting the movement of the bird. This allows for easy rehabilitation and therefore a faster recovery time.
This only costs $3 to make, which will allow the Wildlife Center to use more of its resources to help even more animals. Imagine the effects that this device will have on rehabilitation efforts worldwide.
With so many threats to the bird population, each bird we save will contribute to saving a whole species.
Great job, local legends. Let's get 3 questions from the audience and try to make this quick.
Is it for any size birds or small birds?
Yeah, so we have different models, so if we can get a close-up on this one. But this one is for not a hummingbird, but a great horned owl. And we've tested this on great horned owls. And then we have the other one that we were using. That one is for a pigeon. And the reason why we have a different model is because the pigeons, the pigeon's bones are shaped a little bit differently. And because of that, but other birds also have that same wing shape, it's just a little bit smaller. So what we can do is we can actually just scale down our model to fit any bird we want to.
Where'd you get the X-ray from?
We got this actually from the Tucson Wildlife Center. This X-ray is actually of the great horned owl that we worked on in order to design this splint.
Last question.
How long did it take you to come up with the model?
Okay, so we've actually made, it's a prototype process. It's like building a robot where we would make a model, test it on the actual bird, and if it failed, then we would make another design. So we've gone through about 3 iterations, and that took us about a month to make. Thank you.
Give it up for the local legends and the musical talent. I'm still trying to learn how to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and they're way ahead of me. Up next, we have The Volt.